everyone. It's so nice to see all of you today. Today we are going to find a comfy spot to sit so you can sit on the floor or a chair, just whatever is comfortable for you. And we're going to take a moment to imagine the sun rising. So let's take a deep breath in and make a big sun with our arms rising in the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. Just imagine the sunrise in the morning. We're going to begin our adventure in the morning, and we're going to take a little car ride. So let's put on our seatbelt. Maybe yours clicks in the front, or maybe it clicks on the side. Excellent. And we'll take hold of our wheel, and we'll imagine just guiding our wheel, swaying side to side along our drive. Can you imagine what you might be seeing out the window on your drive? Maybe you see some animals. Maybe you see some stores or some clouds. Or maybe some kids are riding their bike. Excellent. All right, we're going to stop, press out the brake. All right, let's take off our seatbelt, unclick it. And after you take a long car ride, it feels so good to stretch. So let's stretch out. Oh, reaching your body long. Oh, stretching out your legs. Oh, doesn't it feel so good to stretch after you've been sitting all that time in a car ride? Yeah. Well, the place we're going today is a forest, but it's a special forest because it has a campground. Have any of you ever been camping before? It's pretty fun, isn't it? And maybe if you haven't been camping, maybe you've built a tent with some blankets, either in your house or your yard. You can put a big blanket over your chairs. It's pretty fun, huh? Well, of course, in the forest we have our trees. So let's come into our tree pose, rooting down the trunk of your tree into the earth, and then growing some branches. And maybe your branches come out long to the sides. Maybe they shoot down low. Or maybe your branches reach way up high today. And then wherever you decide to have your branches, we're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Did you know that trees help us breathe? That's right, they put fresh air out for us. So grateful to trees. You want to try on the other leg and maybe with different branches? I'm going to put one branch low and one branch high. How are you going to make your branches today? Awesome. Whoa, you guys are good balancers. Excellent. All right, so maybe it'd be good to set up our tent while we still have daylight. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear a spot and we're going to lay down. I'm going to put this down a little bit so you can see. And sometimes maybe you do this in the snow. We're going to clear our spot with our arms and legs. So we're going to sweep our arms, clearing a spot that's nice and flat to put our tent. Can you bring your legs apart and together? Nice. And then maybe your arms. Whoa, do you think you can do your arms and legs at the same time? That's pretty tricky. Here we go. Sometimes people do this in the snow. Well, we're going to clear a spot for our tent. Excellent. Let's hug our knees into our chest and we'll roll up. Excellent. Do you have a nice flat spot for your tent now? Perfect. Me too. All right. So we're going to put a pole in. Reach out long. And then we're going to put another pole in our tent and reach out long. And then we're going to bring the poles together. Make our tent. Can you make your body like a tent? Excellent. Nice work, everyone. All right, let's shake out our legs and arms after all that building. So when we're out in the forest, we often see some bugs, don't we? So we're going to do our bee pose, our bee breath. So you can find a comfy spot to sit either on that same chair or on the floor. And remember how the bee buzzes? Remember how it flaps its wings? Let's flap our wings like a bee. And then it almost sounds like the mouth is closed of the bee, and it makes a humming noise. And so we can really hear our bee breath. We're going to cover our ears and hum a little bit. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Did you hear that bee humming? Let's try it one more time. Take a deep breath in. Cover your ears. Excellent. In the forest, we sometimes see bears. So let's come on down and come into our bear pose with our hands in front of us and our feet back behind us. And spread your legs just a little bit wider and your arms just a little wider like a big bear. Maybe you bend your knees and come to all fours like a bear and look around. And then come on back up. Can you move your heels up and down like a bear's foot walking? And then coming down to all fours. Looking around. Excellent bear pose, everyone. All right. Ooh. There are beautiful clouds out today. I love to lay on my back and look at the clouds and see what I imagine. So let's all take a rest on our backs. And let's put both hands on our belly. And as you take a deep breath in, imagine your belly filling up like a cloud, getting all puffy. Ready? And breathing out the cloud. What kind of clouds do you imagine today? Deep breath in, cloud into your belly. And then breathing out. One more time. I see a cloud that looks like a dragon. I'm going to take a deep breath in, breathing in the cloud. And we'll hug our knees into our chest. And rock up. Did your belly get so big? I felt like I had swallowed an entire cloud. All right, well, I think it's time for the sun to set. So let's bring our sun back up. Take a deep breath in and exhale the sun out. And when the sun sets, what do we usually see in the sky when it gets dark? It's something bright, but it's not the sun. We see stars. We can make some stars. So ready? We're going to take a squat down, and then we're going to reach our arms and legs out like a star. Ready? Star pose. Nice. There's sparkling stars. You can wiggle your fingertips like a sparkling star. And then we see a moon. Can you make a crescent moon? Maybe your moon is shining in this direction. And maybe your moon is shining in this direction. Nice. All right, now that we have the moon and it's getting kind of dark, we might need to build a campfire, huh? All right, so let's build a fire. We're going to put some sticks down. This is just a pretend fire, so you can do this. I know you can. And then we're going to do something that's called the breath of fire. We're going to take a deep breath in, And then we're gonna blow out. And we're gonna get this fire started. Ready? Deep breath in, and then short little breaths out. Did you feel the fire building inside of you? We're gonna make our campfire. Take a deep breath in, and then short little breaths out. Here we go. Ooh, all right, good job. Let's bring our hands together. Whoa, do you feel all that heat you made? Oh yeah, that's a really warm fire. Well, I don't know about you, but when we go camping, we like to roast marshmallows over the fire. Before we can do that, we need to find our roasting sticks. So let's see if we can find some really long sticks. We're gonna bring our leg out behind us and reach our arms out long. Whoa, that's a really long stick. All right, how about over here? Can you find another stick? Reaching your leg out long, reaching your arms out long. Oh, we have some good marshmallow roasting sticks, don't we? All right, let's get our marshmallow on. We're gonna take our stick in two hands, and we're gonna hold it in front of the fire, nice and still. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. My marshmallow caught on fire. Take your marshmallow and blow it out. Oh, it's still on fire. Deep breath in. Ooh, I think it's perfect. I'm gonna take my marshmallow and pretend to eat it. That was a delicious marshmallow. You guys are so good at roasting the marshmallow. Do you hear something? Do you ever hear some animals when you're camping? Sometimes we hear coyotes. So let's get down on our hands and knees and we'll curl our back up, take a deep breath in, and then we'll howl to the coyote moon. Ooh. Curling your back. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, hailing out. Oh! Excellent. One more time, curling your back. Deep breath in. Oh! Oh, you guys did good. Coyotes, excellent. All right, well, I am pretty full from all those marshmallows. And I'm getting kind of sleepy because the moon is up and that tells me it's time to go to bed. So we're gonna curl up into our sleeping bag and get nice and cozy. So we're gonna stretch our legs, put them in our sleeping bag, and then we're gonna pull the sleeping bag as we roll down. Maybe we'll even cross our arms and get nice and cozy. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just let your arms come beside you and let your legs and ankles get all floppy, nice and warm in your sleeping bag. Safe and snug in your tent. One more deep breath in. And breathing out. Bring our knees up to point toward the sky and just roll over to our side and curl into our sleeping bag. Nice and tight. And slowly come up. And thank you so much for joining our camping adventure. I hope that today maybe you can build a tent with some blankets and chairs. Your mom or dad or whoever you're with today say that that's okay. That would be something really fun to make a tent, and I hope that you enjoyed your imaginary camping trip today. Have a great day, everyone.